Daisy here. I just wanted to come to you guys today because I'm doing something a little different today. I saw a tag about a couple of months ago which had to do with 19 random facts, so I figured I'm pretty random, so I might as well do it. You guys probably just know me for doing reviews on hair and, face things, but I just wanted to come and show you guys a different side of me. So, you ready? Alright. Fact number one. I'm 100% Nigerian. Both my parents are both from Nigeria, but I was born in Brooklyn. My oldest sister, she was also born in Nigeria, but she moved here when she was 2. Yes, because everybody always asks because of my username. Am I Nigerian? Yes, I am Nigerian. I didn't wear my first weave until I was about 19 or 20. When I was 18, I dyed my hair honey blonde, I think it was. Yeah, I wanted the Keisha Cole look, half platinum blonde on top, red on the bottom. I don't know what I was thinking. I worked at a bank too, so I don't know what I was thinking. But I ended up dyeing it honey blonde, and it just broke my hair off. Like, the sides and the back had no hair. So I put a weave in my hair to help grow it out, but I eventually ended up cutting my hair anyway, so it didn't even matter. But I've been addicted to waves ever since. I have never left the tri-state area without my family. And by tri-state area, I live in New York, as most of you may know. I mean New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or is it Connecticut? I don't know. But either way, I haven't been lower than Jersey without my parents or without my whole family. The reason for that is coming up in fact number 4. I don't have a license. Yes, I know. I'm 24 years old and I don't have a license. But when you live in New York, you don't really need a license. It's kind of like, it's not really required. I have like 4 or 5 buses that run around my way, subways, all that. A lot of people who live in New York City don't really get a license until they're older anyway, and I guess I'm one of them. But I hope to get one soon, I guess, just to have one, but I really don't need one because I don't have a car either, so it would make no sense. I've actually never been unemployed since I was 14 years old. I worked a little odd-end jobs here and there until graduation from high school, and then after that I was working full-time, and I always had 2 jobs. I would never be just one job. It wasn't until recently when I decided that I guess 2 jobs wasn't enough, but I am still doing 2 jobs. At a point I actually had 3 jobs, so it's not hard for me to get that, I guess, get money mentality, so I was always going and getting other jobs. I come to the conclusion that I cannot dance. I have rhythm, but I can't dance. Like, just be in the club, little 2-step. That's it. That's all you get from me. Unless I guess, just don't care. I'll dance or whatever. I also can't sing, but I sing anyway. Just like I can't dance, but I still dance. I just like to have fun, but I really can't dance, and no, I won't dance for you. I come from a pretty big family. I'm one of 5. I have an older sister, a younger sister, and 2 younger brothers. We're all pretty grown. I think my youngest brother is like 17. But I just wanted to say that we come from a pretty big family. I know that's like the norm in most, I mean, that sounds really stereotypical, but I know like a lot of people have big families nowadays. So yes, I am from a pretty big family. I am also a pretty big extremist, and by that I mean like it's either all or nothing, go hard or go home, that kind of mentality. I don't deal with mediocrity. I'm always, gotta be the best or just go home. It's either all or nothing for me. So that's one of, I guess, my flaws, but yes, that is a random thing about me. So I do love Hoodrich TV, and by Hoodrich I mean like shows that most grown women shouldn't be watching or participating in. Like, I love watching Basketball Wives. I love Bad Girls Club. I catch Real Housewives of Atlanta and all those Real Housewives shows from time to time, and Love and Hip Hop, whatever. But I usually mostly watch it for the fights. Yeah. Not that I'm big on drama or anything, but just to see grown women fight is hilarious. And if you don't think so, yeah, there's something wrong with you. I'm a sucker for cute shoes. Like, it doesn't matter how expensive they are or how much they are or whatever, as long as they're good looking. Like, I don't care what brand they are, but as long as they're cute, I will purchase them. It's kind of weird that I'm more into shoes than I am into clothes. I do try to buy more clothes to match the shoes that I wear, but I do have a lot of pair of shoes. I have like 6 black shoes and probably more other colors. I have like 10 silver shoes, and most of the shoes I've only worn out, like I've only worn once, and then I end up either giving it away or just keeping it in my closet or sending them over to Nigeria. Well, this semester I'm graduating in May, but it actually took me a lot longer to graduate because I changed my major 6 times in college. Yeah. I can't remember. I think I changed it to psychology twice. It was PA, then it was occupational therapy, then it was physical therapy, and then I think it was just a liberal arts degree. I really don't remember what other things that I changed it to, but that's why it took me so long to graduate, because I changed my major a bunch of times. But I stuck with the liberal arts degree because I'm like, at least I could get a little bit of everything, and I didn't want to become a professional student. I really didn't. I am sort of a grammar Nazi, and by that I mean, like, when I see somebody use like the wrong word, or if they say the wrong there or the wrong your, or they type it wrong, I'll be the one to correct them, like, yeah, this isn't the right word, or this isn't the right way you spell it. And people are like, why do you have to call me out on it? It's kind of a bad habit. I always call people out on things when it shouldn't even be that much of an issue, but that's something that I'm working on. I didn't get into makeup or hair until I was about maybe 18. I wasn't really that fond of hair care. I wasn't really into makeup and everything. I just recently started getting into makeup, and pretty much the only reason why I went into makeup was because of watching YouTube videos and YouTube gurus and trying things. Like my eyebrows, I learned how to do that on YouTube. My eyeliner, I learned how to do it on YouTube. YouTube is my sanctuary. So a lot of things that I actually learned from YouTube, and makeup as well. I actually still live with my parents. I didn't feel like it was appropriate to move out until I actually finished my undergrad. Don't get me wrong, I did move out for a little bit just to, like, see what it was like, but I ended up moving back because it's a hard world out there. And I know you think at 18 that you're grown and you can do whatever, but really at 18 you're still a teenager and you still have a whole bunch of things that you can't do. So, word to the wise, stay with your parents as long as you can. Milk them for everything. That's what I'm doing. When I was younger, I used to do this thing where I used to start eating on the left side of my mouth, and I would have to stop eating on the right side of my mouth. It started like when I was about 8. I would sit at the corner of the table or the end of the table, and I would eat like waffles, and I would cut it up into 8 pieces. Start with the left, you know, just alternate between the two. And if I would get distracted and end on the left, I would like freak out. I don't know if that's like a OCD thing, but I would just be like, no, I have to end on the right side. And I was like, oh my god, I always thought like something bad would happen, so I would like always try to like take the food from the left and try to move it over to the right. It was kind of weird, but that's what I always used to do when I was younger. I still kind of do it to this day. And I also used to, when you would eat M&Ms, like the milk chocolate M&Ms, I would eat the shell off before I would eat the actual M&M. I think that was just something I did when I was younger, but yeah, I always have to start off with the left and end on the right. I think one reason why I would always have to start off on the left and end with the right was because I always thought the left was the bad side, and right was the good side and it was holy or something. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, but that's how I thought when I was younger. I have a tramp stamp. Ugh. Yes. I have 3 tattoos. I have one on my back, which is on my upper back, which is my zodiac sign. I have another one of stars on my hip. And when I was 20, I got a lower back tattoo. It was supposed to be an angel and a devil, but it ended up looking like 2 strippers, like the Players Club strippers. Yeah, I want to get that removed, but in my mind, it's like out of sight, out of mind. So I don't really worry about it until somebody else points it out to me. But I plan on getting it covered sometime in the future. But that would absolutely be my last tattoo because that was a lesson learned. Make sure you invest in a good tattoo artist or you'll be effed up in this game. Okay, one other thing that I like to do is I like to make random songs. I usually make them with my siblings. Like, I'll find some random thing to sing about, or somebody will say something and I'll randomly start singing a song about it. Like, I heard something on the radio the other day. Some guy was talking to one of the radio hosts and he was like, "Oh, we will get all up in your booty like tissue." So I came up with a song and I was like, "All up in your booty like tissue. All up in your booty like tissue, tissue. All up in your booty like tissue. All up in your booty like tissue, tissue. All up in your booty like." And then the thing is, my siblings always come out of nowhere and they do stuff like that. But it was always with all of my siblings, and we just all make up random songs, and it's just all like fun. So we always do that all the time. Another thing I always do is when I watch videos, I always look like I focus on something in the background that has nothing to do with the movie, and I'll focus on it, and it's just something that runs through my mind as it goes to another scene, like, oh, how did they get that boat to do this? Or how did they get that to float in the air or something like that? And it had nothing to do with the movie. And I'll just focus on it for at least 5 minutes. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Especially when I'm in the movie theater and that happens. And then I miss, like, important things. So, yeah. When I was in I guess my second semester of college, I took a swimming course. I got an A in the swimming course, but I don't know how to swim. It's kind of weird. Like, I can float really good, but I can't swim. And I think for one of the requirements, you have to dive into the pool and, be able to, I guess, swim up to the top. I was terrified. So I can't swim, but I got an A in the class for learning how to swim. And that's it, guys. That's 19 random facts about me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my siblings' impromptu show up in the video. I hope that this gave you more light to who I was, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.